Today we're tearing off the whole roof from the decking all the way to the top. Actually, we started from the top down. First the metal roofing, and then the rafters, insulation, and the decking is all coming off. There's a lot of help here, and now they're tearing the tongue and groove decking off the roof. A lot of it got wet from the water coming in from the top, and it got all buckled. So we have to tear it all off. Even all the way down, the water came. So we'll start with some fresh decking, and we'll get started with that here in a little while. So far, the molding's about half gone and making some good progress.
Hi, I'm Stephen Gerard with Wildcat Wood. We're here tearing off the roof of this house because of fire. Man, I remember this house from way back when I was a kid, coming in here and enjoying good times with friends and family, and really enjoying the time here. Yeah, growing up Amish, this is what we did. We'd get together and we'd all work together and you know, build a barn, tear off a roof, build a house, whatever, you name it, that's what we did. And it takes you back to where this is what we do, you know, as Amish people.
Thumbs up, buddy.
Hello, this is Oral Miller. Recently we had a fire, and this is the end result. Not the end, but it's a part of it where we got the family and neighbors and friends came together to build our house, and unfortunately I wasn't able to be there very much of the time, but I finally arrived here, and we're just so thankful for what they did today. It's beyond words, and it means so much when people can get together and get something accomplished. And so it was just, I didn't know how many was going to be here. I didn't even know what's going to happen until it started happening. But we're just so grateful for this. Here's my Uncle Mike, my wife's brother. He's from St. Ignatius. I went and got a load last night, and it came this morning, and then I'm going to take him back again shortly. Yeah, this is our apple butter and apple cider that we make here. It's just we're going to give each one that helped her a pint of apple butter and a gallon of cider. It's just not for payment, but just for appreciation. So thankful. This does not pay what they did today, but at least might tell them that we do appreciate them.
I just came to spend the day to help with the construction of the fire here, and then the Millers showed me what they're doing here. They're making some apple cider and some apple butter, which is very delicious. Everybody should have a jar. Everybody should try it. It's pretty awesome.
So this is what we call a frolic. If you put the word out to the Amish that you have a frolic, that means everybody is invited to come and work. And so that's kind of what happened today, even though some didn't come because of the virus thing. But we had people working on both sides of the roof, so I think we did pretty well with that. But yeah, our father lived here. We built the house 1993, and the fire that broke out in February was why we're here. So friends came from 4 hours away and other places to help us today, so we're thankful for that. It's been a good day so far. We took the roof completely off this morning and put the new tongue groove back on before lunch. So
I think we got a lot done.
And I'm joyous. I'm the youngest son and child of Ora and Orpha. And I lived in this house from the time I was 13 until I was moved out and got married at age 24. But yeah, I have a lot of memories from this house. So I helped build it initially, and now we're rebuilding it. So it's a good feeling, and it's great to have all the friends here today to help with that.
Yeah, I've been waiting a while to get to the project, and because it's springtime, there's a lot of things happening. A lot of things are a lot of people are building, and everything's going on. So, but today seemed to be the right time, even though it was supposed to rain. I think the rain has held off pretty well today, so we're thankful for that.
Yeah, we've had some rain, sprinkle showers go through, but
nothing that's going to stop us from
Yep.
getting the thing covered up today. So what we're going to do today is we're going to take the old roof completely off, which we already did. We're going to put the new tongue groove on and the rafters, and there's going to be a paper that goes over the top of all of our roof framing and tongue and groove. So by the time we get done today, it'll be shedding water, so we won't have any problem with that. And then when we get after today, we'll get the electrician in, and he'll come in and wire up the roof, spray foam the insulation in, and then we cap it off with plywood and shingles. So that's forthcoming another time and another work day, I suppose, here.
Yep, and we the other thing we got done is we tore out all the inside walls upstairs. We just started, beating on one board or two off, and pretty soon it was so much fun we just took all the walls out while we were at it. So that's a lot of fun. Kind of guys like to hit things and beat things apart, so that was a ton of fun. Yeah, so my older sister, I'm the youngest, and my next older sibling is my sister Lori, and she was a woodworker, and she enjoyed doing that. She built a lot of the interior walls. Her and I did put a lot of the covering on, the tongue and groove on the walls, and she did a lot of the trim work and that type of thing. So a lot of memories there, taking that all apart again.
Yeah, as I was ripping off those upstairs walls out this morning, I noticed the trim, and it was Lori, our sister Lori, and we spent one whole week, her and I went through the entire house, and we put on the rest of the trim. We finished out the trim package. That was something I always remember.
And she made it, you guys made it out of like rustic slabs.
Some of it was slabs, some of it was downstairs, there was, was
Finer,
pine
yeah.
and so on, but I remember we trimmed it out completely. It has a full basement and a half upstairs, but we're going to take all the stairwell out on the inside. Our aged parents are living on the main floor, or will live on the main floor again, and we don't want any stairs in the house for them. Besides, we'll be closing it off anyway for separate apartments, which we'll build out later, both downstairs and up. So we're doing a major revamping, overhaul in the entire house. Renovation. Now that we've got the thing apart, we're gonna go in and just do a complete redo on the inside.
Make it livable on 3 levels is the goal.
Yeah.
This is the end of the day of the work bee for my dad's new roof. And this is all volunteer labor from the church and from other places who came to help us. And growing up, we did a lot of this to rebuild a house, build new houses, or fix a house that had fire damage. So this morning at 9 o'clock, they all showed up, and we took everything off from the metal down to the decking, completely took it off, and then put new decking back on. We sawed all of the rafters, the full 2-inch material out on our sawmill right over here. So all of the lumber, the rafters, fascia are sawed on the mill, and the ceiling boards were purchased from a lumber yard. But it was all volunteer labor, and it was an amazing day how quickly we got this done. So by tonight, all the rafters are up. So in the 7 hours, we took the whole roof off and completely replaced it up to this point. Next week, we need to put the wiring in, the foam spray insulation, and then the OSB sheeting and the fascia, the synthetic felt. But that's pretty good for 7 hours. About an hour ago, a little rain came down, increased a little bit. It's coming out of the mountains. I don't know how much it'll pick up. What we've experienced is if it rains a little bit, it does not hurt that decking. It'll dry back out if it swells or twists. If it rains a lot, it can become a problem. But hopefully we won't get too much rain. It'll probably be fine. So we're pretty excited to have my mom and dad's roof back on, and we got this much done in the first day.